This is the Build Behind the Brand, the podcast where creativity meets craftsmanship. Join Breakthrough Productions as we dive into the making of trade shows, pop-ups, and experiences that leave lasting impressions. Because behind every brand is a breakthrough waiting to happen.
Trade shows are changing. Here's what your booth needs in 2025. Trade shows are back in full force, but they're not the same as they were pre-2020. Exhibitors in 2025 are no longer just building booths. They're creating immersive brand worlds. If you're still relying on a static backdrop and a few brochures, you're getting left behind. Today's attendees expect interaction, innovation, and intentionality. Whether you're planning your first activation or redesigning your trade show exhibit, knowing what trends are shaping the future can mean the difference between being remembered or overlooked. Breakthrough Productions has built hundreds of experiential displays, from national retail tours to immersive environments for CES and healthcare expos. Here's what your booth really needs in 2025 to stand out, generate leads, and leave a lasting impact. The rise of interactive technology in booth design. Trade show booths in 2025 aren't just displays, they're experiences. Key elements leading the charge: touchless interaction. Sensors, motion tracking, and QR-enabled kiosks reduce friction and improve user experience. Augmented reality, or AR, and virtual reality, or VR. Let attendees test your product, explore behind-the-scenes processes, or visualize custom solutions. Smart lighting and projection mapping. Set the mood and dynamically shift the space to reflect different themes or campaigns throughout the show. Lead capture tech. Integrated badge scanning, facial recognition, and real-time CRM syncing streamline your follow-up process. We helped a health tech client launch an AR product demo at HIMSS, allowing users to explore the inner workings of their software without touching a screen. The result? Increased dwell time, media attention, and qualified leads. Pro tip: work with an event fabrication partner early in the design process to seamlessly integrate tech into your physical booth. Sustainability isn't a buzzword, it's an expectation. Today's attendees and brands are holding vendors accountable for eco-conscious design. Here's how sustainability is being built into booths. Modular booth construction for easy transport, breakdown, and reuse across shows. Reclaimed or recyclable materials, like FSC-certified plywood, aluminum framing, and fabric graphics. Digital over print where possible to cut down waste. Energy-efficient lighting and integrated power management systems. At Breakthrough, we've helped brands repurpose elements from their CES exhibits for permanent use in retail pop-ups and showroom builds. It's not just eco-friendly, it's budget-friendly too. Want your booth to reflect your brand values? Sustainable exhibit design sends a powerful message. Flexibility is the new must-have. In an unpredictable market, modular booth design is more than a convenience, it's a competitive advantage. Why modularity matters. Customizable layouts for different show footprints and messaging. Easier shipping and storage, especially with overseas events. Cost-effective reuse without sacrificing creativity or impact. We've supported brands like Jose Cuervo and Hallmark Media with modular event displays that work across both pop-up activations and high-profile trade shows. The goal? One investment, multiple uses. Look for a trade show booth builder who understands how to engineer flexible systems without compromising aesthetics. Engagement strategies that actually work. Eye-catching doesn't always mean engaging. In 2025, brands are leaning into intentional interactions, designed to build relationships, not just traffic. Effective booth engagement strategies. Gamified experiences that offer rewards or product samples in exchange for interaction. Live demonstrations that show, not just tell. Tactile elements. Think product walls, flip tiles, or sample stations. Immersive storytelling with guided walkthroughs, brand theater, or soundscapes. During ExpoWest, we designed a saloon-themed booth with swinging doors and hidden surprises for Sierra Madre Golf. It sparked curiosity, drew a crowd, and doubled their average daily lead capture. Remember, the best engagement strategies aren't gimmicks, they're extensions of your brand's story. What you should be asking before you build. Before you dive into design, ask, how can our booth spark genuine conversation with our ideal client? Are we designing for just one event or a multi-show strategy? What tech will our sales team actually use to follow up with leads? Can we repurpose this investment into retail, corporate, or HQ experiences? These questions aren't just strategic, they're foundational. The best exhibits start with clarity, not creativity. Why work with Breakthrough Productions? At Breakthrough Productions, we don't just build booths, we bring your brand to life. With over 700 plus events and experiential builds under our belt, we understand what it takes to stand out. We combine in-house fabrication for complete quality control, integrated creative and production teams to ensure cohesion, experience in high-pressure shows like CES, HIMSS, ExpoWest, and PGA, a deep bench of capabilities, custom millwork, graphics, lighting, scenic elements, AV integration, and spatial design. We've helped clients go from an idea on a napkin to fully installed lead-generating experiences across the country. If you're ready to rethink your trade show strategy for 2025, we're the partner to call. FAQ: Trade show booths in 2025. Question: how much should I budget for a trade show booth in 2025? Answer: costs vary widely depending on size, complexity, and materials, but many modular booths start around $25,000 to $50,000 for design, fabrication, and crating. Custom immersive environments can run $75,000 to $200,000 plus. Always factor in storage, logistics, and reuse potential. Question: how long does it take to build a custom trade show booth? Answer: most projects take 8 to 12 weeks from design approval to completion. Rush timelines can be accommodated but may increase cost or limit creative options. Question: can I reuse my booth for different events? Answer: absolutely. Modular and repurposable booths are a smart investment. We often design booths that reconfigure for multiple footprints or break down into components for pop-up stores or in-office brand displays. Question: how do I measure success at a trade show? Answer: beyond lead count, track dwell time, quality of conversations, brand awareness lift through social mentions or media, and ROI on post-show conversions. Let's build something unforgettable. 2025 will reward the bold, the intentional, and the immersive. Don't settle for standard. Let's build a booth that works as hard as your sales team. One that stops traffic, starts conversations, and sets you up for success. Reach out to the Breakthrough Productions team. Explore our recent projects. Learn about our fabrication process. Thanks for tuning in. If you're feeling inspired and ready to bring your vision to life, we'd love to help. Whether you're an agency or a company looking to create a standout physical activation, our team is here, excited and ready to make it happen. Head over to our website, breakthroughproductions.com, to explore what we can do, or give us a call. We're always up for a chat about your ideas and how we can collaborate to bring them to life. We can't wait to hear what you're working on. Let's create something amazing together.